So I could be wrong here, but I think in the automotive community, one of the biggest injustices that we have done lately is to tools. We have got it to where every tool needs to be compared to like a Snap-on, a Matco, or a Cornwell, or one of these big brands, Carlisle. And I kind of think that's a little silly. If you're in a dealership, I understand wanting these brands. You got the tool truck coming by every week. It's easier to get them warranted. You get a payment plan on them through your dealer. It just makes sense. But as a DIYer, prosumer, shade tree mechanic, someone that likes going racing on the weekend, as awesome as it would be to have my toolbox stacked full of those brands, it just doesn't make sense. Originally, this toolbox was slapped full of Snap-on tools. I had a couple $1,000s worth of Snap-on tools, and it wasn't completely full. When I built this box right here, when I wanted to fill it up, I went with Husky in Pittsburgh. I spent just a little over $500. Now, I have added some tools since then, but this right here was bought within that $500 budget. And as you see, this thing is freaking loaded. Now, the Icon wasn't part of that. The Hyper Toughs wasn't part of that. That's a lot of tools, though, guys, and these things are freaking awesome. They are more than enough for a prosumer. Now, I've added quite a bit to this wrench drawer. I did get these Icons within that budget. Absolutely freaking love these wrenches. Can't say enough good about them. But then we got some some pliers here. Get my drawers mixed up. And then, as you can see, I got the Icons right here. Love those. And then some breaker bars, a Hyper Tough dead blow. Those torque wrenches are Pittsburgh. I just use them for some light stuff around the shop. And then some screwdrivers, okay? Now, there was some other tools that came in the Husky kits. I bought the big boxes that came with a bunch of different tools. Matter of fact, down there's one of them. Excuse my shop, it's a mess. It made more sense for me. As far as the budget goes, the more tools I have, the more I can do. It doesn't make sense to have Snap-on. I'm not trying to impress nobody. But I do think it's kind of silly that we've got to where every tool needs to be compared to that. And just to give you proof of that, if you look at Icon, it's very easy to see where Harbor Freight got their inspiration for those tools, okay? It's very clear to see. It's kind of like a Snap-on inspired tool, okay? It closely mimics Snap-on. And I'll be quite honest with you, I don't think Icon would have done as well as it has had it not looked as much like a Snap-on tool as it does, because it's been a huge hit. I know a lot of people that have fallen in love with Icon as for me, like the G2 extended flex head 3/8 drive. Absolutely love that tool. But drop in the comment section below. Let me know what you think.